I'm Peter Shelton with Metalcraft by Design. Today we have 5 different unique jobs lined up here in the shop that highlight what I do here at Metalcraft and how I use my ShopSabre SideKick to do it. For our 5 jobs today, we have 3 fab and 2 decorative. We're going to start off by making a bracket for a Yamaha YXZ1000 side-by-side that adapts a hydraulic e-brake kit from Drift HQ. Then we're going to move on to making an intake grate for a local jet ski racer's race ski. After that, we're going to make a skid plate for our shop truck, and then we're going to move on to some decorative work. We're located here in the Pacific Northwest, and we're going to use that as inspiration for our work. We're going to make a sign that commemorates the ferryboat Chimicum, and after that, we're going to move on to a 3-dimensional Dungeness crab. We've got a lot of work to do, so let's get going. For our first job of the day, we'll be making a custom bracket that adapts a hydraulic e-brake assembly from Drift HQ into this Yamaha side-by-side. It'll be a quick first job for our CNC Plasma table, so let's head over to Fusion and check out the design. I use Fusion 360 for all of my jobs in the shop. This design uses 11-gauge steel and utilizes the bolt patterns from the handbrake assembly from Drift HQ and the factory mounting locations on the side-by-side. It'll only require one 90-degree bend and should only take less than a minute from start to finish. Let's get this design sent over to the machine and start cutting. Here's our finished bracket. I powder coated it red and it uses all the factory mounting locations without having to cut any plastic or brackets. I'm going to go ahead and pass this off to Alex. He'll get it installed and we'll move on to our next project. This is a Kawasaki X2. It's got an engine and a jet pump out of a Kawasaki SXR. We're going to build a custom intake grate that works with that jet pump and this hull. So let's head over to Fusion 360 and check out my design. For our intake grate design, I started off by measuring the bolt patterns on the hull and jet pump. Then I measured the distance and angle between them in space, ultimately coming up with a simple, strong, and self-aligning design thanks to the precision of the CNC. So let's get this design sent over to the machine and start cutting. Here's our custom intake grate for our Kawasaki X2. It's a stronger design, it's more aggressive, and it's gonna get our local racer on the water for his 2026 race season. So let's get this thing installed and then we'll move on to our skid plate. This is my 2015 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD diesel. It's served me well for 200,000 miles, and I've literally replaced or upgraded every weak link except for this stock plastic skid plate. I came up with a design on Fusion 360 made out of steel, so let's go and check it out. Here's the design I came up with for my skid plate. It locks together and only requires one bend in my press brake. I went ahead and rendered the model to give you guys a sneak peek at the finished product. This will definitely be a huge improvement over that stock plastic skid plate on the truck. Let's get this design sent over to the machine and start cutting. Here's our finished skid plate for our diesel Silverado. As you can see, it's much beefier than the plastic skid plate, and it should outlast the life of the truck. So let's get it installed and then move on to our first decorative project. A technique that I frequently use in my decorative metalwork involves uploading an image as a canvas and then sketching over the top of it. In this case, I used a picture of the Washington State Ferry Chimicum just outside of Seattle. I'll sketch over the top of the canvas and create a model from there. I'll then use the model to create our sign. So let's get this design sent over to the machine and start cutting. Here's our finished Chimicum Ferryboat sign. I dialed in the settings using fine cut consumables to get all the detail. I then sanded with 80 grit moving up to 3000 and added a brass background to complete the look. I'm really happy with how it came out, and I think the engine crew will be too. Now that our sign's complete, let's move on to our final project, the three-dimensional Dungeness crab. For our Dungeness crab, I uploaded an image that I found online as a canvas. I traced over the top of it to create the body and shell. We're going to cut it out of 18 gauge steel so that I can form and shape it later on. So let's get this design sent over to the machine and start cutting out our final project. Here's our finished Dungeness crab. I formed the body and legs with an air hammer, colored it with a torch, and finished it off with a coat of gloss clear. This is a design that a lot of people gravitate towards, and it's one of my most popular here in the Northwest. Bringing ideas to life through engineering, artistry, and design is easy with the versatility of a CNC, and that's what I do here at Metalcraft by Design. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.